Hey guys, what is up? Today I'm going to be bringing you a little unboxing review of this Apple Watch band. Now, the Apple Watch bands, as you're probably aware, are very expensive, especially in the UK. We seem to be shafted for the prices here. I've recently got my Apple Watch. I've got a Series 1, really enjoying it. This is the sports band on here. This is the 42mm version. I got the Series 1 just because I didn't really need the waterproofing. And aside from that, the features are pretty much the same. The only difference is the screen, but this is plenty bright enough for me. So I'm really enjoying it so far, and I've got it set up how I like it. But what I wanted to try was a different band. Now, as much as I love this band, you know, it's interesting sometimes to try different bands for different things. So I figured, why not try this? This is the Milanese loop. Now, Apple do one of these. This is a black version. They do a space black, an official one. It's £199 here in the UK. This particular one I bought off a seller called Amir UK for £8.99 on Amazon. So obviously it's a fake. I don't know how good of a fake it is. I thought I'd just check it out because when I was looking at different straps, a lot of them obviously are replicas and fakes online. And there's not many video reviews. There's a lot of reviews in the comments and stuff like that, but not many people do a video review of these things or for a specific seller. So I'll link down below what actually where I bought this from. And so let's just have a little look, check it out, see what it's like, see how it compares. Unfortunately, I don't have a real Apple one to compare this to, but you know, I'm just interested to see what it's like. So nice simple packaging. Just get it out. First impressions, quite heavy. Magnet definitely seems strong. It's tugging already. So there you go. You can see the material here. It's definitely a nice sort of jet black. You can see it's slightly see-through where you've got the loop. There's a nice close-up shot of it there. And there's the latch. And there's the magnet. Now the magnet, on first impression, seems relatively strong. You can see it pulling. So how you adjust this is literally you just move this around and then you just clamp it on, and there you go. You've now got a secure fit. So I can see it is slightly wrinkling there as it's actually that extreme. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my current strap off and just see what's what. So let's slide this off and slide this off. So let's get this thing set up. There you go, that's clicked in nicely. And then the bottom is just slightly more difficult because obviously that's where the adjustment happens. So it feels as though maybe the metal will have a slight texture, a slight smell to it because of the texture. Okay, so I've automatically done it again. Right, let's see how well it's very easy to adjust, as I say. Let's actually put it on. Unfold the magnet. Quite difficult because it is a very strong magnet, but then you just do it up, put it round, it clips into place just like that. Feels like a strong hold, and I've got to say looks very nice as well. Excuse the smudging on my screen there. Overall quality is nice, and I have just given it a sniff and it doesn't smell terrible. I was expecting it to have like a sort of really cheap metal smell, but it doesn't. Yeah, overall impressed for the money. I mean, look, I'm giving that a good bit of pressure there. That's not coming off easily. I'm not sure how comfortable it would be on the wrist all day. I have to sort of wear it and wait and see. It's definitely not as supportive as the silicone band, obviously. But this is the sport band designed for sort of wearing out and about, whereas this is more of a sort of, I suppose you could say, a formal band, a slightly more fashionable band. I could probably do with tightening it just a little bit more there. But yeah, it's quite secure. One thing I've got to say is I can imagine you catching a few arm hairs in this and having a bit of a painful time, but yeah, overall, I mean, I've only got diddy wrists, so it does look a bit silly on me anyway because I've got the 42mm, which is the bigger watch. But for £8.99, I've got to say it's a good replica. It is a good replica. It feels nice. The clips feel relatively secure. I don't feel like I'll have any worries about this thing falling off and that kind of thing. The material, I don't know how well it will withstand the test of time. I'll be curious to see you know, how well it wears. If it's painted, for example, what I'll probably do is I'll wear it for a good few weeks, and then maybe in the comments below I'll put how it holds up. But for the money, I mean, definitely a nice strap. Definitely worth the £8.99 that I spent, and definitely worth saving effectively £190. I don't know why you'd spend that much for something that is effectively the same as this. But as I say, I'm yet to actually try an Apple official Milanese loop. But there you go, I thought I'd do a review and unboxing of this strap just so that you can see it actually in action rather than just relying on the text reviews like I've been doing. So I'll probably have a few more straps to test out. I'm probably going to do a few more videos on this, so look for more strap reviews in the future. Thanks for watching. One thing I will note is that whilst that portion is finished, sometimes that isn't actually painted. There is a gap there. I don't know whether on the official one there's not a hole there, but I'm not too sure about that. But the actual finish of it, let's get it in some proper light. It's like a fake brushed aluminium, but I just tested how well it scratches, and I mean, you can't really see it, but there's a light surface scratch there already, so that's one thing to think about with this fake band. Also the fact that you become a magnet.